It's B105, the Breakfast Club with Kathy and Ken. Good morning, 7:07 and 50 degrees. Warmer day today. Going to be a warm weekend for deer opener, which kind of unfortunate for hunters.
Yeah, opens on Saturday, but the Minnesota's deer population has grown thanks to two straight mild winters.
Why don't I get a doe tag? So frustrated.
There's been more deer sightings.
Every year, last 3 years, I've been bucks only or whatever in my area.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, there's a doe right there. And then another doe walks by. And then another doe. It's like a parade of does.
And it looks like they're wearing high heels and they've got their buns in the air and they're just walking past you doing a little...
I don't know if you understand how deer hunting works.
No, that's why I have questions. I have my father, my Uncle Russell would come and my father would hunt with him. And all that meant to me was church bazaars, shopping, going to craft fairs, crafting, baking. That's what my deer hunting weekends were.
Okay.
And then I married into a family that the guys all went deer hunting, and so it continued, and so but I know just enough about deer hunting that I have some questions. You're a deer hunter. I'm going to ask them. All right, so answer honestly.
I'm not like, I'm a deer hunter, but
let's start with buck scent. I understand why, but I picture you putting a little behind each ear and on the wrist, and it's urine, right?
it's doe, yeah. Well, what it is, you do really understand why?
Well, tell me.
It's because you're in rut. You know what rut is?
Yes.
You're not in rut.
Thank you. No.
But the deer are in rut, so you're trying to attract a buck to come in for that scent.
Okay.
And you don't put any on you because that's very dangerous.
Oh, so where do you put it? Like on the trees?
Yeah, like little sticks or stuff that you can put it on, like little cotton swabs. You can hook them up, and you want them to go in the wind so that, because deer usually generally walk into the wind. Well, I mean, everybody's got their, everybody thinks they're the deer whisperer. I know I'm not the deer whisperer. I just go with what I've been told, but that, they go towards the scent to rake it out,
That brings up my next question. Where do you pee? Because the scent...
Some people say that...
Can't the deer smell the difference between your pee and the urine pee?
Some people say that, you don't want to pee anywhere near your deer stand. I do. I don't care.
You don't... Well,
and I've shot...
But they can smell it, can't
Last deer I shot, I was actually standing up and peeing, and I saw it, and I'm finished up. Zipped up.
Sure, at that moment. Right?
and then I shot the deer. So it's like, they didn't smell it then.
Oh, they kind of hung around. Okay, well, that's right. So I drive on...
It's not like I was peeing on the deer. It was quite a ways away, but...
No, so you get out of the deer stand to do that.
Not me.
No.
Some people do. I don't.
All right. Arcing it comes to mind. So I drive on I-35. I see deer stands. As you're driving along, like from I-35 down to Hinckley or down south, you're looking around and you're seeing these deer stands. And if I can see them, they must be able to see the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't you think that that's a little too close to the road?
They do have laws.
Some shooting?
They do have laws, and I can't remember the exact because I didn't want you to put me in the spot, but it's within certain feet of a road you can't.
Obviously they're probably shooting away from the road, I would hope.
Well, and that's what you do when you shoot. You always make sure, or what you should do is make sure you know what your target is and what's beyond it.
All right. Two more quick questions. Why do I only see mounts of the horns, the head, and the shoulders? I mean, I think it would be really fun. Wouldn't you think it'd be fun if we mounted the rear or just the hooves? Like if you did the hooves, they'd have 4 hooves, and you could do that like a coat rack.
Okay, well, first off, that's just stupid.
Well, it isn't stupid.
Second off, money costs a lot, and then third thing is you shoot it somewhere. So.
Yeah, well, you don't shoot off a leg. You shoot like in an organ area so that it dies, right?
So you want to just keep the legs?
No, just the hooves, and then you mount them to a board, so then you can use that as a. Okay. It would look great in one of those log cabins.
All right, next question. I'm not even touching that one anymore.
All right, well, you don't want to touch this one either, but 2 words, butt plugs. What? Why?
They're not called butt plugs.
Oh, that's what you told me it was.
Nope, that's not what I told you.
Yes, you gave it to me, and you said, here, what's this? As I'm holding it, and I'm turning around, I've got it this far from my face, looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. Turns out...
It's called a butt out.
Oh, excuse me. Well, what do you do? That is a dumb word for it. It should be a butt in. Isn't that what you do?
Stop.
Ken, I am asking legitimately. I don't understand.
When you clean a deer, you have to take out the rectum of the deer. And it's a tool that's very handy. You put in, and then you pull it, and the whole thing comes out.
Oh, okay.
because otherwise it's the way you spoil the meat. You want to get all that out.
Yeah, I can completely understand that. But I thought that
What did you call it the first time?
I thought you put it in to hold everything in while you
no.
did the stuff up front.
No, you don't want
I
that.
don't know.
You don't want to hold anything in. You want as much to come out while you're doing it.
That totally makes sense to me now.
Oh, Kathy. Well, there you go. Any other questions that we could answer for you?
No, I really think that we should work on that button tail mount and along with the hooves for like coat racks.
All right. You know what I'm going to take a video next time. If we get one this week, I'm going to take a video of us gutting it. I'm going to show you that. And then maybe you'll understand why you don't keep the rest.
Do you know what I'll do? Whenever something's ishy and I'm watching it, I go.
Right. I do the same thing too while I'm doing it. Oh, this is gross. It's like,
These chops will be worth it.
Where's my dad? He should be here doing this. Why am I doing this? Yeah. Jay Cohen up next on B105.